Yes guys, welcome back to my garden. It has been a little while since we hung out with each other and had a cup of tea. And I tell you what, I've got so much done over the last month and I really want to show you. I really want to show you some things that are looking incredible as well, because we haven't had loads and loads of rain through March. And so there's certain plants, hostas, which are looking very, very good, and I'm very pleased with how they're looking. They've had a bit of a head start on slugs, which I'm very pleased about. Also, you might see in the background, my cherry tree is looking good as well. So yeah, I want to show you it all, and yeah, let's get into it. The side of my house is still a bit of a state, so yeah, I won't show you that. And I've already said to you, I'm going to do a video, show you exactly what's in my greenhouse and what I'm growing. So that's what I'm going to do soon, but I'm going to turn you around first and foremost. And yes, the patio is done. Excuse my little boy's new Paw Patrol football, which he absolutely loves. I have recorded loads of the whole patio build, which I'm going to share with you guys, don't worry. So yeah, that's going to come soon. And the camellia is looking incredible. I always love this camellia. Before, I tell you what, I'll be honest with you guys, because the patio was so ugly, I was a little bit sort of conscious about sort of how I showed this off. But now, because of how lovely the patio looks, it's just so much easier. Like next year, when this camellia here is in bloom as well as this one at the same time, going to look incredible. This one is a little bit always behind because it's a little bit more sheltered, which means a lot of the time the flowers do better. This one, absolutely incredible this year. Sometimes the flowers get damaged by the late frost and rain and stuff like that. So this year it was really good. Now, I've got my hostas back here. Now, with porcelain, the metal can mark, so what I've done is I've got some gorilla pads and I've put the gorilla pads underneath. I've had it down for a few days and I'm going to see how it goes. But yeah, my hostas are looking incredible. This is one of my favourite hostas right here. I'll tell you what it is just in case you want to get it. It is called Hosta Gravity Rocks. One of my favourite ones. You've got white feather. That's the mouse one. Is it blue mouse? This one is colour something. Yeah, looking incredible. Really pleased with how they're looking. They're going to look incredible this year because obviously they've only just started appearing. So yeah, this border we did sort of go that way with it slightly because of the patio. Just extended it a little bit, just so there was a little bit of room, a little bit more room for seating. That seat is going to go to the back of the garden in the end when we do get some new seating, but this border's pretty much stayed the same because I loved it so much last year. I actually last night posted some photos of my garden through the years, and obviously 2025 I couldn't post the photo with the hydrangea and everything, and everyone was saying, oh, 2024 was better, and I was like, yeah, well, 2024, like, that was in the summer. 2025 was taken literally last night when I got back from work. So yeah, this is the new border. I'm very, very pleased with this. I'm going to put loads of perennials and yew-balls in there, so yeah, stay tuned on that. They're coming soon. I've planted a load of summer bulbs as well along the back as well to come up. I'm in two minds whether to get rid of this buddleia. I'm going back and forth with it. I think I'll get rid of it. I change my mind every single day. Do you guys ever do that where you literally just can't decide on something and you just keep on changing your mind over and over again? So yeah, that is where we are with that at the minute. At the minute, I'm going to get rid of it. I do love buddleia. So the childhood garden I grew up in, they had 3 buddleia, and yeah, I love the smell of them. I've got a very funny story. I'll quickly tell you. So there was one time where I was in the garden and it was like a really sunny day and I really needed a wee and I didn't want to go back in the house. I had a wee up against the fence and my mum came out and there's just this blatant like urine patch like against the fence. And mum says, "Adam, have you gone for a wee in the garden?" I was like, "No, it rained." Which it didn't rain, it was me. So yeah, funny story. I digress. But anyway, I wanted to just show you this lily that's just appeared. I got them from B&M and just chucked them to the back, just sort of for a little bit of colour. I didn't think they were going to be that far along already, to be honest. I separated these trees a little bit. I did plant them quite close to each other initially, but the plan was always to... It's gone a little bit dark on the screen, guys. I don't know whether it has for you on your screens where you're watching, so apologies if that is the case. But yeah, these two trees, I separated them a little bit, and then yeah, like I say, perennials all the way along. Another thing I've done, guys, I've not even posted this on Instagram yet. I've made this into a cloud tree. So what do you guys think? I'm really pleased with it. Obviously it needs to bulk out a little bit. I'm really pleased with it. Please love it. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Yeah, it's one of them. I didn't exactly know what I was doing, so yeah, it's just one of those where you might not like it. I think when it fills out, it will look better. But yeah, this section has sort of looked after itself so far. The bleeding heart's looking good, tulips are looking good. This is an Italian chestnut tree. So the squirrel plants them all over my garden, so I'd really need to take that out, but I do quite like it. It gives a little bit of height there. But yeah, the Clematis montana is coming. It's going to erupt soon. Oh, it's already starting to flower. So next time I see you guys, that'll be looking incredible. I'm loving that this Patio, so this Patio was from Lidl for £5 and I planted it in here. It was tiny, like down here. And yeah, it's just gone massive. It absolutely loves it there. So I'm really pleased. Hopefully this really does start to cover next door's shed. No offense to them, but it's obviously a different colour to my fence and it'll look better once I can't see it. Again, hostas looking good. They've had a really good head start. I've moved this bench to here at the time being. I'm going to move it in there somewhere. You'll understand why in a minute. And I've planted some foxgloves and stuff in here and moved some hellebore into here as well. So yeah, that's that section. Now this section. So this section, the roses are looking great. Obviously there's not been much rain at all and I've been feeding really well, so no black spot or anything like that. Obviously oh my word, the blossom. Shall I just give you guys a few moments just to look at that? Okay, I can't stop talking any longer, I'm sorry. So yeah, basically, I was in two minds whether to get rid of this bench, and I then put it here just to see how it was, and I looked at the view from sitting here and I was like, you know what? I need a bench here. So I think this bench is staying now. So when I first started sort of pottering into the garden, like tidying the garden up, my mum and dad bought me this bench. The problem is it's got a cushion and the cushion's all horrible. So it's just got these straps on here, the cushion's in the shed. So I'm in two minds. Obviously the cushion gets wet and I want to be able to sit out here all the time. So I'm like, do I put some wood on here and attach some wood to it and potentially ruin it? Or do I try and get a new cushion? I don't know. But anyway, this is the reason why I need seating here. I'm gonna turn you around right now. Wow. Like, when I sat down, I was just like, this is gonna be my new favourite place to sit, because when I sit over there, obviously the sofa's normally there, it feels nice, but you can't quite see everything. And when you're here, and then you think about when the dahlias come up here, and the roses and the star jasmine's out and it's smelling. Obviously at the moment, like, look at that, guys. Look at that. Just looking above. And yeah, guys, we need some seating here. So whether it's this, or whether it's something else, I don't know. I'm gonna turn you round. I'm just checking that my microphone's still on, sorry. It's told me that I've got 10% battery left in my microphone. Yeah, I think it looks all right, that bench. But yeah, does it really go with the space? I think it might, but I think it would look better if I actually, like I say, got rid of that plastic stuff and then just like attach some wood across. It looks better in my head than probably what I'm describing it. But yeah, anyway, pond. Looking insane. Water level is really low. I don't know whether you guys have found that. Water level, wow. Yeah, but look guys, look at this moss on here. Looks absolutely lovely. I'm so pleased that that's happened. I'm probably losing a little bit of water here, but what I did do is the liner goes all the way up under this, so it should make its way back into the pond, even though the water is sort of coming away there. Yeah, really pleased with this area. Fern looking good. I need to put some vine weevil stuff down. And guys, the rhododendron, let's talk about that. Although this rhododendron here, not many flowers on here this year. I think it may be because it was a little, now I'm looking at it now, it's a little bit too sheltered for it. As these aces and stuff have grown, it's just not getting as much sun as what it did. But this one, looking really cool, isn't it? Love this acer. I always forget the name of it. But yeah, love that. And yeah, I've got so many baby fish. No frogs. Is that frog spawn? No, it's a plant. No frog spawn this year. But I've got loads of baby fish, so I think I'm gonna have to give some of them away. And I need to fill the water up, but I don't want to fill it up with my tap, and I've stupidly used all my water in my water pots to feed the plants. So yeah, we'll get there, get some more. Wisteria's just opening up. I planted that there, like just chucked it in, and I'm not 100% sure whether that's the final resting place for it or not, but yeah. And then cannas are obviously waking up. Ooh, that one's been getting munched by slugs. I need to do some slug patrol. I did turn this into a hosta planter in the end, just because where it was, I don't really come over here, so having like a little container pond there, it didn't really do anything for me, if that makes sense. But then, like, guys, confession time, because I've not said this on Instagram. I'm not telling them when they might have a go at me. When I did take out all the water, there was a frog in there. I felt really bad. And it just shows you that you only need a little bit of water and you'll get wildlife, frogs and all that stuff. So yeah, never mind. I did obviously put him back into the big pond. So yeah, hopefully he likes it in there. And yeah, that is how it's looking. So I'm gonna turn you around again. Fatsia coming up here, really pleased about that. We've got a giant hosta there that's coming up as well. So this area here will start to get covered. We've got some bedding to fill gaps, some marigold, Livingston daisies. I grew these from seeds the other year, and then I saw them in B&M, and I was like, I've got to have some of those. Waiting for garden waste to be emptied. That happens today. And yeah, that's the hostas, guys, the hostas, man. Look at the hostas. Look how much they're growing this year. It's crazy. Look at that. Crazy, this Patio spider's web isn't doing very well. That's annoying me. I need to redo this planter here, and I want to redo this planter here as well. I'm going to take the U's out. I've just not decided. I've literally like sort of already dug this out and then gone, Adam, you don't know where you're putting that yet. Stop digging out the plant before you've made a plan. Because all that happens, guys, is I literally end up with this plant and it's just like sat there, and then sometimes they die. Don't tell anyone. I'm telling you a lot of secrets. And yeah, so I've left it there till I make a decision of where it's going. Yeah, I'm thinking in this section somewhere. I may even plant them into the ground, like here and one the other side. They're just so slow growing. I want them to grow faster. I'm really impatient. This is the rose that I planted for my daughter, Rose Elizabeth, and her name's Rose. Yeah, her name's Rose Elizabeth. That's the Rose Elizabeth. Don't know why that was so hard to say. And then these are my other hostas that are growing. As you can see, I have a little bit of a hosta problem. I mean, there's some people who will tell you they've got a hosta problem, but I don't tell people I've got a hosta problem because I've got a hosta problem. Do you know what I mean? I'm in denial still. Like aces and hostas, and pretty much every plant actually, because we're getting a little bit of a rose collection going off as well. Yeah, I love verbena. I love ferns. I love fatsia, and I love you. I do love you guys, but I meant taxus baccata when I said you then. But I do love you as well. But yeah, and then another thing we need to do, and I've just not got round to it, and I'm getting really annoyed with myself for not getting round to it, is training this tree. Obviously, I started doing it, and then, yeah, ADHD, baby. So yeah, I really need to get back doing that. The problem is it's getting a little bit chunky, so it's whether it will actually be okay to be trained. I think it should be okay. Like these bits here, they should, yeah, I might have to like cut there and then keep that as the branch that side. That might look quite nice actually, because obviously that one goes up like that, and then that one will go up like that. And the branches there should be okay. My plan is, guys, I haven't told anyone this, so yeah, my plan is to use the posts from my gold medal winning beautiful border and putting them, and that says under this pressure we are diamonds taking shape. And I thought that was quite good, because obviously then it's like the apple tree is taking shape. So Osmo audio transmitter, 11% battery remaining. It said 10% earlier. But yeah, so guys, that is how the garden is looking. I've got to say so myself, guys. It's looking spectacular. Like, I'm looking at the garden this year and I'm like, wow. I genuinely can't believe it. It's really taking shape. The plants are really growing and filling the spaces that they're meant to fill now. And yeah, it just makes me feel so proud. I think the microphone might have gone flat, guys, so apologies for that. That is probably a message to me to quieten down and let you guys be, because it's nearly 20 minutes. But I hope you've I hope you've enjoyed walking around my garden with me. That's where I'm at. I'm really excited where it is at and where it's going and that. See if I can get them GMs are gonna look so good. Yeah, I'm so excited where it's at and how it's looking, and yeah, feeling really proud, guys, really. And yeah, this year I'm celebrating what I've sort of achieved and stuff in the garden more, because I think sometimes I don't. Yeah, so this year I'm sort of I'm giving myself more of a pat on the back for this space that we've sort of created. So yeah, if there's anything here that you'd like to see a closer look of, anything you'd like me to explain what I've done, because sometimes obviously because I've done it, it's one of those where you sort of take for granted the work or the process and everything that's been done, or maybe some of the plants. If you want to know the names, let me know and I can try and tell you them. But yeah, apart from that, guys, honestly, thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, as I say, and yeah, if you can like and subscribe, that would be amazing. But more importantly, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one. But before I go, if you can see a video like here, or it might be here, depending on how well I get on editing this. If you see a video there, that's the video that YouTube recommends you watch because they think you'll really like it. So yeah, check that out as well. Subscribe if you can. But as I say, look after yourselves more importantly, and I'll catch you on the next one.